No woman wants a lover who is boring and bland in bed. That's why I want to show you 6 fun and quirky things you can try to drive a woman crazy. Most of these are things that women secretly want you to try, but are too shy to tell you. Luckily for you, I'm going to reveal the secrets that other women won't share, so you can give your partner the most amazing sexual experiences and have her begging and chasing you for more. If that sounds like something you're into, stay tuned and keep watching. I'm Ricky, and from now on, think of me as your personal guide to winning in the bedroom and beyond. Every week, I'll be dropping real unfiltered advice about what women actually crave, not just what they say, and how to master the art of attraction with proven strategies. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a thing. Alright, let's dive in. Here are 6 unconventional things you can try in bed that can actually make her feel more connected to you, and yes, possibly fall head over heels. First on the list is a vibrator. If you've never introduced one into your sex life, even just occasionally, then both you and your partner could be missing out on next-level pleasure. Let me be clear, your hands, your mouth, your equipment, all of that is great. If you've been applying the techniques I've shared in other videos, I'm sure you're already doing a solid job. But here's the reality. There's only so much stimulation the human body can create on its own. When you add in something as simple and effective as a vibrator, you're not replacing yourself, you're amplifying the experience. It's a tool that unlocks even more intense, deeper, and longer-lasting pleasure for her. Yes, that can translate into a much stronger emotional connection with you. If you're aiming to take things to a whole new level in the bedroom, this is one easy, powerful way to start. Plus, most women want or are at least willing to try a vibrator in bed. Why? Because it's a powerful way to stimulate her erogenous zones, including but not limited to her clitoris. As I've said many times before, the clitoris is the hottest spot for orgasms. This is why 80% of women claim they need some kind of clitoral stimulation to climax, and they rarely finish without it. Secondly, studies show that when women masturbate, most only stimulate their clitoris. For a very small number of women, only penetration is used to satisfy themselves. This data gives you huge insight into female orgasms, as most women almost always achieve orgasm when they masturbate. This is a major factor in why most women like to try a vibrator in bed, at least a few times, but not all the time. A vibrator is a device built for the job, making her experience intense pleasure at the touch of a button. While you may be great at giving her head or fingering her, this tool can always assist with the heavy lifting while also satisfying her. It makes things easier. In fact, it can even help you give her multiple orgasms in a row, even if you don't use a vibrator every time. Because here's a secret about the female body. It's only the first orgasm that takes the longest for a woman. Once she's had her first one, she's already in the throes of orgasm. So whether you move on to oral sex, fingering, or penetration afterward, it's much easier to get her to climax again. And it happens much faster, sometimes within minutes. You just have to give her a little break first, but then it's without much extra effort. You can watch her melt into orgasmic bliss over and over again, gasping for air as she looks at you like you're a sex god. You can be in the corner while she's doing this. This is why a vibrator is a great tool to have in your arsenal if you want that extra edge in the bedroom. But that brings us to the question of what kind of vibrator you should buy, which ones work and which ones don't. You're going to love me for this because I did the research for you and found a great deal. I believe this is one of the best vibrators on the market today, and it comes from our sponsor. The Lilo Enigma Double Sonic offers a unique dual stimulation experience for women that most other vibrators don't have. The mouth of this device creates a pulse, and the stimulation on her clitoris alone already feels incredible. What takes things to a whole new level is the insertable tail, which hits another highly sensitive zone deep inside known as the A-spot. That combination creates a rush of intense sensations that can completely overwhelm her in the best way possible. It's this dual stimulation design that allows this toy to consistently bring women to the edge and over it, resulting in those full-body, uncontrollable, mind-blowing orgasms. Honestly, it's a total game-changer in the bedroom. Trust me, women go absolutely nuts for this one. I've used it myself, and I know tons of women friends, clients, you name it, who swear by it. Whoever you share it with will thank you. If you're curious and want to check it out, just click the link in the description to learn more about the Enigma Double Sonic. There's a special offer going on right now, and you'll also get a free 1-year warranty. So go check it out. It's seriously one of the best upgrades you can bring into your sex life. It's been approved by me, other women, and anyone who wants to make their bedroom time unforgettable. Alright, back to the fun. Let's move on to the next thing women secretly want to experience in bed: using a blindfold. It can be something simple: a scarf, a sleep mask, even a tie you already have lying around. The moment you take away her sense of sight, her other senses go into overdrive. Touch becomes electric, anticipation builds, and arousal shoots through the roof. Every touch of yours feels even more intense. She doesn't know what to expect in that next moment, so it's all like a surprise, putting her on the edge, brimming with anticipation. I'd recommend starting with light touch sensations, such as using the tips of your fingers or tongue to explore her body. Touch her, kiss her, lick her all over while she has this blindfold on, but move very slowly from one point to the next, making her wait, teasing her, and keeping her in suspense about what comes next, because she can't see you. Remember, there is no rush to any of this. The more you tease her, the more turned on she will be. By the time you get to some of the big moves like oral or penetration, her body will be primed for a big, blissful climax. Alright, number 3. Dirty talk. I've talked about this before, but dirty talk is one of the sexiest things you can do in bed. It's charged with desire, and naughty words and phrases can instantly electrify any encounter with your partner. In fact, just a few passionate words and phrases uttered in the heat of the moment can easily send her over the edge. One of the simplest ways to build up that intensity, especially if you're new to it, is by using praise and appreciation as a form of dirty talk. That might sound tame, but it's incredibly effective. You can say things like, "You look unbelievably sexy from this angle. Your skin is so soft. I can't stop touching you." Or even, "You smell absolutely delicious right now." You're basically just narrating what you're feeling in the moment, almost like a sensual play-by-play, and it makes her feel seen, wanted, and deeply desired. The reason this works so well is that female arousal is closely tied to feeling desire. For many women, being the object of genuine focused attention, especially in an intimate setting, is wildly arousing. We spend so much of our daily lives giving, nurturing, and putting others first. In the bedroom, what women often want most is to feel craved, like they're the only thing you want in that moment. That's why this style of talk, simple as it sounds, can be incredibly hot. Another powerful approach is saying exactly what you want to do to her. Try things like, "I'm going to make you come so hard. I want to kiss every inch of your body," or "I can't wait to taste you." This kind of dirty talk isn't complicated. It's just about expressing your desire out loud. Whatever you're thinking about doing to her, say it. By vocalizing your intentions, you create sexual anticipation, which turns up the heat fast. Yes, some women love it, when you call them naughty names in the heat of the moment. But that's something to explore through honest conversation beforehand. Not every woman is into that style, and it's important to know where her boundaries are. Those who like it may have some limits and preferences. Either way, the bottom line is to try some dirty talk in the bedroom. It's a total game changer, and even a little bit can get her soaking and excited. Number 4. Rough sex. It's no secret that the vast majority of women want their man to be a little rough in the bedroom. I'm not talking about any kind of abuse or forcing your partner to do things they do not want to do. That's not what I mean when I say rough. But in general, most women love the feeling of being manhandled and moved around. In other words, we want things to be a little more aggressive and less vanilla. This could mean that you throw her onto a bed, hold her down, spank her, pull her hair, grab her waist, or thrust really hard. It could also mean you talk dirty to her, as we discussed. But most importantly, it means you take charge of things.